Okay, I've got something a little bit different for you today. Still street photography, still POV style, but with this. This is a 200 to 600 millimeter lens from Sony. It is a f5.6 to 6.3, meaning it's a variable aperture, and anything kind of past 300, it goes to 6.3. So most of today I'm going to be shooting at 6.3 because I'm not going to go anything less than 400 mil. So I'm going to be using between 400 and 600 millimeters with this. Look at the size on this lens. It's going to be so funny. Me walking around the streets of London with this. If you let's just go. It's obviously going to be hilarious to shoot. It's fucking, look at it. Okay, I'm with Thomas. If you don't know who Thomas is, I'll link him below in the description. Go check him out. Oh god, this is probably this. Anyway, if you have another challenge to set me, set it down in the comments. If you've got any stupid gear for me to try and shoot with, throw in the comments and I'll make it happen. So here at Tower Bridge, I'll show you what I can see at 600 mil from here. It's not usable. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but I can't even see Tower Bridge. Okay, so there's a red bus going across Tower Bridge. I'm going to try and get it kind of just after it comes out of the left-hand side tunnel, and you'll be able to see exactly what I can see. Let's go through the tunnel now, and then straight in the middle. Like, that's all I can see here. It's fucking ridiculous. This is gonna be so hard. So we're gonna push into like central later on, like maybe around Chinatown. With this 600 mil. This is like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but straight down here is pretty cool. There's someone walking down those steps. Oh, that could be sick. Oh, that's actually, bro, that's sick. Okay. Oh, that's so depthy. So like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to shoot anything less than 400 mil. I will go down to 400 mil. Okay, right, I've got a shot idea here. If I go to the other side of the road, we'll get people on this side of the road as kind of like foreground, and then maybe like the top of Tower Bridge. So we'll go 600. I'm actually going to focus on the tower. Oh, get this dude. It's not a dude, it's a girl. Whoops. Sorry, girl. Dudette. ISO, turn the ISO up a little bit.
The guy in the back of the bus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is hectic. It's not bad, look. So because it is a variable aperture, like I was saying at the beginning, it's 5.6 to 6.3. So I'm having to shoot at 6.3 because I'm shooting at 600 mil. So obviously, you don't get that like compression that you get with like a 2.8 or an f4, but it's still enough because at 600 mil, it's so punched in. The background's blurry anyway. Okay, so down there's some like blue, and there's a woman sat with a red jacket. I reckon that looked pretty sick. That's nuts. What about this like archway, the dude coming out? Oh, this is fucking crazy. This is actually ridiculous. Look at this. The compression is absolutely insane. Wow.
It actually look good.
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? It's not this dude. That's quite cool. Just trying to get the bicycle behind that guy. This is so hard to hold out in front of me. Focus on the bike. No. Oh, that is heavy. It's so heavy to hold out. So I'm going to use this as a bit of a base because obviously because it's so heavy, it's hard to get like really stable shots. So if I balance it like here, we're at 400 mil. Fucking hell, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to face it down that way and try and get someone maybe crossing the road. This is really like, this is probably the biggest challenge I've had ever doing street photography. There we go, look at this dude. Panning! Alright, this dude, yeah, this dude. Just wait for these ones to go through. Such a unique angle, honestly. Like, I would never have got this if I'd never used this lens. Like, it's so sick. Oh, dude up there. Dude in the top of the bus. I just want to point out as well, like autofocus is picking up. Even at like 600mm, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. It's so sick.
Oh, I haven't given you that. Oh, that's nice.
The bus! No! Ah! Oh, it was so close though. Okay, so that one was, I was shooting a dude in a suit at 400mm, which looked pretty sick. But a bus pulled it right in the frame as I wanted to take the last shot, but it's all right. We're going to walk down this way towards St. Paul's. Not entirely sure what we're going to get down there, but we'll see. Facing down towards Tate Modern, the bridge is packed. So at 600, can I use your shoulder?
Yeah.
Thanks. Move over a bit. This way. Okay, I'm just using Thomas's shoulder because it's just easier. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, right, I've come up to this location here, which on the other side of this wall is a train track. I thought it would be further away, but I don't think it's going to be. Is that a flat surface?
No.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Any of it flat. Maybe this side. I think there's a shot there. I just need to kind of... Let's have a look. I think it's 600mm. Balance on... Oh, that's sick. Nah, that's good. Change. Oh, that's so sick. What are we at? 600. Let's change that to 400. That's pretty cool. I actually really like that.
There might be a lot actually. Non-stop coming out.
Well, yeah, because they're probably packing up, aren't they?
Yeah. It's moving for once. But I wouldn't have heard. Actually, I always was thinking about these, you know, like...
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
This one actually, yeah. That was the shit. Imagine this guy.
Oh fuck! I'm so stoked with this lens. I highly recommend you try it for street photography because it'll change your perspective on how you kind of view things to shoot. Okay, so we're walking down towards like Big Ben area, but we're not going to go all the way down. Obviously don't need to with this. We're going to push into like Central around Covent Garden in a moment. I'm going to get a shot here of Big Ben, nice and punched in, because it's now lost all its scaffolding. If you weren't aware, it had a scaffolding for fucking ages. It looked terrible. And then the next shot I'm going to get is down there looking back towards St. Paul. So we're going to get two here. We'll get this one, which is nice and easy. Don't worry, Thomas, you don't have to move. Wait, is that a walking bridge? Oh, it is. You can see people on it. Oh, that's so sick. Actually crazy. It's so punched in. Look, look at that. So it's gonna be...
Actually, I like Big Ben.
Yeah, I do as well.
I never shot till 1-2 weeks ago.
Wait, hang on. That's the first shot I've ever taken of Big Ben without scaffolding.
Like 2 weeks ago, and even because even when it had scaffolding.
Okay, and the second shot I want to get here is looking back towards St. Paul's, and maybe with like a bus, but I don't know. Okay, that's at 400. That actually looks alright. Oh, I should have got that bird. There was a bird that flew for the frame.
Wow, I was so slow.
Oh, there's people in front of St. Paul's. That's fucking nuts. I actually really like this focal length. We move on to the next location. I'm kind of looking here towards London Eye. You've got the layers of like the train, people on the bridge, and then London Eye in the background. 600mm, super layered. Oh, that's a sick shot. Oh, dude, I got a shot of a dad and his son. Look at this.
No?
I'm gonna go and find them. Should I go and give it to them? Yeah, fuck it, because that's sick. Look, that's such a unique photo of him and his son.
2 sons, by the way. No, 1.
There's one son, one. Okay, so I've just taken this shot of that you can see on the screen, and I'm actually going to go up to the bridge, find the dad and the son, and say, hey, look, I'm a street photographer. Do you want the image? It's a really nice image. They might want it. Maybe I can send it to them. Hopefully they work. Are they walking this way?
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me. Hey mate, you're right. Sorry to bother you. Yeah. Are you from London, or do you live? I am, yeah. Yes. So, I'm a street photographer based in London.
Yeah.
I just got a shot of you two, and I thought it was quite nice.
Ah, right.
So I was going to ask, Do you want me to send it to you?
No, it's okay, but thank you anyway. Yeah.
I thought I'd come and ask, no worries. Have a good day. Didn't want it. Just I wasn't going to charge you for it.
Right.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't charge you.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, is that really rude?
Oh, no, it's all right. I wasn't going to charge you at all.
Right.
I was going to take your email and send it to you for free.
Okay, oh, right. See that.
I thought I'd send it over to you. It'd be nice.
Okay, so I'm sorry about my
No, you're right. No, it's fine. You're all good.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. Have a good day. Okay, so actually, after I chased out, I had a thought that he probably thought I wanted money for them. Obviously, I didn't want money for it. So I didn't explain that in the first. Normally I explain it, to be fair. Maybe like a low perspective here, actually, like from the ground, because you get like the cobbled effect. So I'm gonna get a shot here. Yeah, that looks sick. So I'm gonna get a shot here of like from the cobbles of the couple. This is definitely the weirdest I've felt taking street photography.
On your knees?
On my knees, with a 600mm lens between my legs, shooting a couple. We've just gone past a dude that's smoking a cigarette, and I'm going to get a shot of him from down here. He's already clocked me. Okay, I'm going to kind of like balance this like this. It's too dark. Oh, this is tasty. Honestly, like this lens is really surprising me. Like, it's such a great lens. I never thought, I had a lot of like apprehension about coming out and shooting with the lens, because it's obviously not a lens you'd use for street photography, but evidently I think the takeaway from this is like, it doesn't matter what lens you have. Even if you've got a wildlife lens, you can take it into the wild streets of London and still get some shots, because it's about your mindset rather than the actual shot. And I think if you just, whatever you have, just get out and go and shoot and just enjoy. Okay, so we've come up to Regent Street. Oh, sick. Oh, the guys on top of the bus. Not on top, but you know, top deck. Okay, I'm gonna get the last shot before we jump into the hashtag. This dude just on his own over here, handheld. Whew. Okay, right, let's jump into the hashtag and see what you guys have been shooting over the last couple of days. This has been an absolute sick day to shoot with this. At first I thought it was going to be like a terrible day because of the lighting, but it actually turned out pretty good. This is the 200-600, been shooting 600 all day. Pretty sick. I think you'll agree it kind of worked. Although this lens is predominantly used for wildlife or sport photography, it worked as a lens for street photography. I think it was very punched in, very difficult to use, but it was funny and I enjoyed it. Would I recommend going to buy this for street photography? No, of course I wouldn't. Don't go and buy this lens for street photography unless you want to, but I would highly recommend it for wildlife or sports. It's actually really sharp, and once you kind of get the ergonomics of it and you understand how to use it properly, I was using it in mode 1, which helps with the steady shot on. It helps with both axes, kind of keep it like nice and still, which I really liked. It actually turned out pretty good. Now, when you're using a big focal lens like this, make sure that you're using a higher shutter speed, unless you're using a tripod. The reason being is, obviously, trying to hold this up, you're going to get some motion, and the more punched in it is, the more motion is going to be accentuated. So make sure that you are using the steady shot on and at mode 1 if it's handheld, or try and use some sort of like natural tripod, as I did throughout the video. Now, I will say it's heavy. It's 2.1 kilograms. I don't know what that is in wherever you are, but just go and search. But yeah, it's fairly heavy. It's not so bad when you're doing little movements, but when you're holding it all day, you definitely know about it, especially for someone my size. I mean, if you're a big burly man and you go to the gym a lot, then obviously you're gonna be fine. But for me, a guy that is quite, you know, I'm a normal size, but like, it's hard work. But I enjoyed it and it's fun. Definitely worth it for wildlife and for maybe like surf. I think that would be pretty cool. And I actually might buy it. I rented this lens for this video, but I might buy one because I want to get into more like sports and wildlife photography, and I think it would definitely work. We're going to jump into the hashtag and see what you guys have been shooting over the last couple of days. I use the hashtag OpticalWander over on Instagram where you guys can show me the content you're creating. Okay, we are going to go to the hashtag and we're going to go to the most recent. We're at 354,000 posts on the hashtag and we're going to go down from here. We'll go with this one, nice street shot. Love the editing and everything about it, really like it. We'll go down a bit more, I like this as well. Great shot. I love that there's a bit of motion blur on the person on the left hand side, but the dude in the center of the frame is nice and crystal clear and sharp. That's really cool. I like that. Nice little set as well. That first one shows so much scale. Really like it. And lovely shot here in Iceland. Oh, definitely somewhere I want to go at some point in my life. And we'll go down a bit more. Talking of wildlife photography, this one here, sick. Love that. Love the set. Oh, that last one. It's really sharp as well. Great shots. And we'll go with... We'll do like 2 more. Let's go with... Ooh. There's so many good ones. It's so hard to choose because it's like... this one. Great. I love this shot because it's a really like... It captures the moment, captures the environment, captures the atmosphere. Great set. Really like that. One more. We'll do a scroll. And we'll pick one from the next here. We'll pick one from here. Let's go with this one. Really like that. You've obviously, I think you've edited that, obviously, in Photoshop. But it's cool. I like it. I like the idea of the frame. I know where that was taken because it was taken at Garden 120 here in London. But I like the creative mind and the creative thought. Now, guys, comment down below some gear, some funny gear you'd like me to try out. I don't know what it is, but yeah, let me know. If it's a cool video, I'll do it. Someone suggested this video, so I went ahead and did it. So if you do have a suggestion, drop it down in the comments and I will do it. With all that being said, create more, stress less, and I'm gonna go and shoot a little bit more with this because it's a beast and I have it till Saturday, and you should too. Go and try it. Go and try a big, super big lens, tag me in it, install, whatever. Go and enjoy, go shoot, create more, stress less. Bye. 200 to 600, 7200. There we go. There's your scale for size. 7200, 200 to 600.